Good morning. Welcome to English 1301. Hopefully I'm sharing my screen. As you log into D2L, this should be the screen that pops up. You'll pick the 1301. I'm walking through for just in case anybody's new out there. Here you have the welcome to the course, just a brief announcement telling you what I put in, but I'll show you that in a moment. If you click on content, you will find over here the course syllabus, the textbook. Let me just go down through that. There's the syllabus. Click on that and you'll go to the syllabus. On the textbook, you have the chapters to the textbook that we'll be using. These are PDF files. Do what you wish with them, but you'll be reading them weekly. Here you have the course schedule. There it is spelled out. And for this week, talking just introductory message here. You're reading chapter 1, the PDF file over there. You're writing me an introductory letter. I'll show you where to find that in a moment. You're participating in the week 1 peer-to-peer discussion. So there's the course schedule there. It's also included in the syllabus. Whoops. If you go back to contents over here, you'll find the peer-to-peer discussion. You can access it here. You'll find week 1. For week 1, you'll click on elevator pitch, which is the week 1 discussion. You'll find the directions here. Basically, it's called an elevator pitch because if you were to meet somebody in an elevator and you had 30 seconds to introduce yourself and do some networking, what would you tell them? Think of it that way. You'll need to record it on yours or someone else's cell phone, upload it to yours or someone else's YouTube or any other platform that will give you a link. And then you will post the link into the discussion. Okay. After you've done that, you need to do that by Wednesday evening. Then comment on at least 2 peers, the posts for the elevator pitch of at least 2 peers. Say something nice about them. Here, we'll get to know each other a little bit. And hopefully, if you're not used to it already, get used to stand and deliver, stand up and talk. 30 seconds. This is 30 seconds. This is the first time among a number of times that we'll be doing this during the course of the semester. So that's that. Also, you participate by pushing right here, reply to the thread. Please do not start another thread. You'll be in a different discussion, won't get a grade. So reply to this. Again, I will post these. You'll find these on Mondays. The discussions run from Monday to Sunday night. You reply to me by Wednesday, and you make your other 2 replies by Sunday night. If you keep doing this on Sunday nights, I will mark you down because at that point you're not participating in a discussion. You're commenting on one, and that's not the assignment. I understand if every now and then it happens, but it shouldn't. You reply to me by Wednesday. That doesn't mean if somebody posts on Monday, you can't reply to them, but you just reply to me by Wednesday. The whole idea is get the discussion going. So you can also get to these by collaboration discussion, and you'll find it there. Okay. Course activities. Actually, I don't want to take you there. Let's go back to content. When you get over here to assignments, here's an introductory letter. There's what's expected of you. It's a 1-page letter. It's a block business letter format. Make up the addresses. Don't make up the people, just make up the addresses. But follow that block letter format. This is the rubric for it. Introduce yourself. I would suggest you make it a 5-paragraph paper. First one's just a brief introduction. Glad to have the opportunity to participate in the course and introduce myself. If I were doing it, I'd talk about my family, my work, and my school. 3 short paragraphs, 4 sentences, maybe a piece. This asks you if you have any questions about the course. Unless you have a question, don't make one up. If you don't have a question, ignore it. Okay? And last is glad to be here. Look forward to participating in the course. Sincerely, your name. Okay? So keep it simple. I'll tell you if I want it difficult. You won't hear that very often during the course. Okay, that is that. You also have, if I can get back to content, this is the course video links. You'll find this video posted here. And then course grammar focus. You know, I don't know how many courses I've taken on grammar, the development of the English language and the like. I'm not holding you accountable for all that. I do hope that you've figured out these things, these rules, comma splices, fragments in particular, run-on sentences. Okay, these have no place in your papers. These have no place on your discussion posts, your assignments, or your essays. Okay, so you get rid of run-on sentences, fragments, comma splices, comma errors. You're going to be just fine. Okay, that's all I'm holding you accountable for in this course. We won't get into parallel construction. We won't get into all kinds of stuff. But here we need to make sure this is out of your writing before you get out of the course. A little bit messy. I can make that better. I'll maybe go back in and try to do that. But all the information, it tells you the rule. It gives you a sample of incorrect and correct. I'll be referring you back to this document if you have trouble with any difficulty with grammar in your writing. Let's get back to content. And that's it. I'll add a few more things in here as we go, but not right now. Again, there's no textbook requirement for the course. I'm giving you everything you need. That saves you time, money. I'm going to keep this as simple as I can, so you're focusing on the assignment instead of how to do it. I'm available by email 24/7. It doesn't mean I'll always answer back immediately. I'm adjunct here. I do a number of other things. So sometimes I'm in meetings and sometimes I'm in places where I cannot answer a phone. But oftentimes, even when I'm there, I can answer an email. So if you have a question, send me an email immediately. If you turn out to be a real needy person, we'll have a conversation. Okay? Try really hard to look at the syllabus and look at the instructions and not ask me a question I've already answered. If you do that too often, we'll have another discussion. Because there's no room for it here, just like there's no room for it in business. If you're the kind of person that does that all the time in business, they end up calling you a past employee. Okay? So that is that. We've covered everything on this. Go ahead and read the course syllabus. It's got a bunch of stuff on COVID and stuff like that. Stay dry, stay safe. I look forward to interacting with you more. For those of you, every now and then there's a reason why somebody doesn't want to or can't show their face. On this first one, if you want to have a talking sock or a talking teddy bear, that's fine with me. But I'll tell you, it's in the long run here, that's not acceptable, just as it would be not acceptable for you to come into my classroom with a bag over your head. So this is how we're holding this class. So let's get used to it. If you don't have YouTube, if you don't want to get YouTube, use somebody else's. Okay, just you can't upload your video. Okay, there's not enough room for that. That's why I want you to have a link. You can go into Microsoft Teams. You can go into Zoom. Any place that can give you a link. Okay, that will do it. Get going on it. Just one last principle. The more questions you ask, the more I hold you accountable for. If you don't ask and you do, and you use your best judgment, that's a positive. But your best judgment better be in line with the instructions that I gave you. You just don't go dreaming stuff up because it's faster to do or whatever. So that is that. Again, welcome to the course. More to follow. Take care. Let's enjoy this. Okay, not too many of us enjoy composition. I'm going to do my best to make this enjoyable for all of us. Having said that, welcome, take care.